Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mike here from Artifact Addiction. I got Deacon and Kaya out with us today. It's April 8th, Saturday, the day before Easter, and we're walking the site that Tika and I walked 2 weeks ago, but we're going to try to finish up most of what we didn't get walked last time. We started out the day. Kaya found one killer thumb scraper. We didn't get it on video. She wasn't sure if it was anything or not, but yeah, it's just one heck of a thumb scraper. She popped it out before we could get it on video, so figured we put that on there. Deacon has the first point of the day, and it's pretty cool looking. Check the colors out in this thing. It's got like blues and I don't know, peach kind of color, orange. It looks like it's kind of striped, and it looks like it's 100%. So go ahead and pop that up. How's that look? Let me take a look at it close here. No, it's very shallow.
I'll say that.
I was gonna say it's kind of got a little bit of a concave base.
Man, it is 100%.
Oh yeah, it's
Good job, bud.
It's a cool point. Look at the colors, and kind of get it washed up. But yeah, it's got both ears on the base there are kind of got like a bluish color to them. Looks like a really shallow side notch. We haven't found a lot of early archaic stuff over here, so it could be like a little brewer tin, something like that. So anyway, Deacon's got first point of the day. We got a lot of time left, so hopefully we find a pile of them. All right, everybody, about 20 minutes after Deacon found that first point, Kaya had that thumb scraper. She has what looks like a little triangle down here. It's got kind of a stack on the back. Go ahead and pick it up, Kaya. Yeah, this is some pretty material, though. Really windy. Wasn't supposed to be. I think it's supposed to die down today, so hopefully it'll get a little better. But yep, looks like a kind of a crude triangle. It's got some pretty work on it, though. It does have one heck of a focus here. One heck of a stack there on this side. Not too bad. So that's one full one for Kaya.
Hey everyone, happy Saturday. It's been about 20 minutes since Kaya found that triangle, and I have something interesting in the ground. Looks like possibly a blade or maybe a tool of some kind. So I'm excited to see what it is.
Looks like pretty material. Yeah, look at that. See, we can see a bunch of working on it. So
I don't know if it's
probably a big knife.
what is
Yeah, it's definitely worked all around it, isn't it?
yeah,
Look at that. Probably a big knife of some sort.
that's really cool.
Let me see it up close. Yeah, it's a really cool piece. Probably pretty neat washed up. Yeah, look at all that flaking there along that edge. Pretty good size too. Big old tool or blade? That's what we're gonna call you.
Okay.
We all have to call Mom Blade. Hey, we got Kaya back here. She has a sweet little point on the ground. Maybe 10 minutes after Tika found that big blade. This thing is pretty killer. Look at that.
Too tiny.
Yeah, it's a little one, isn't it? Go good in your frame for sure.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it will. Look at that little thing. Move it around a little bit. Yeah. Almost looks like a little bifurcated maze. Good one for sure, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kaya's got a couple now. All right, go ahead. Tell everybody what a bonehead you are.
So I have a point on the ground, and I flipped it out, and Mike's not happy with me.
We just told Kaya too, like, make sure if you see one, you don't flip it out. What is?
I did. I flipped it.
All of a sudden, I looked over. She's got her hand over her mouth, like, oops.
So I know what it is. It's a point.
Yeah,
Yay!
and it's actually really cool.
So this is where it was. You can see where my stick went in.
Yep. Look at this little dude. Oh man, looks like it might be Indiana green.
I have no excuses.
Yeah, that thing is cool. Look how wide the base is. Flip it back the other side. Yeah, it almost looks like, yeah, look at the base goes up and then that little concave. Oh, that's a cool point.
So I'll try and do better next time.
All right, yeah, do better.
Sorry, babe.
All right, we just got done having lunch and we moved over to a different part of the field where we still find a lot in the past. So hopefully we'll be onto them soon. Kaya picked up a piece here. She's the first one on the board. On this side, looks like it's got a little bit of a broken tip, but not a bad point. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's got just a bit of the tip gone. Another little side notch point. A little bit off the base there, but it's a good start over here, so we'll keep at it and hopefully we'll find a bunch more. It's a heck of a nice day out. About, what do you think, it's about 65 degrees out, sunny?
Probably.
Beautiful. All right. All right, I finally get to join the day. Like I said, we moved over to a different part of the field where we do find quite a bit. We've walked maybe 5 minutes, got a handful of brokes already, a lot of flakes. I finally got my first point on the ground and it looks pretty good. Looks like it might have a little bit of a busted base right there. I can see obviously that ear. I'm hoping it's got a tip on it. So kind of looks like Indiana green too. All right, oh, more pressure now. Oh no, the tip's gone.
Oh.
Shucks. Yeah, as I say, it's pretty good size for over here. And the ground over here is just full of rocks too, so a lot of times the points don't survive the plow with as much debris as it is over here. So anyway, we'll keep trying for a whole point. Hopefully we'll come up with one. All right, couple minutes after I found that big point with the broken tip, Kaya has what looks like a little blunt on the ground, which is cool because she has quite the hafted scraper collection going. So this looks like it's gonna fit in nicely. Go ahead, looks like it's sitting on a little pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell which side's the base and which side is the, almost looks like.
That, maybe?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
I don't really know.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to get it washed up and look which side is the base and which side is the broken end and repurposed, but that's a good one. Looks like it's got some really good flaking on it, so that'll go good in the collection. Okay guys, kids are taking a break. Just Tika and I are walking for a little bit. Found a few brokes here and there, nothing great so far. I just stumbled up on something that looks like it could have some good potential. Can't tell what it is, almost to see a little bit of a notch. It's got some good size to it for what we find here. Yeah, it looks like maybe heat treated on the one end. I can almost see a notch. It could be a chip out of it, could be a notch. Really don't know, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get it out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No, it is. It was a notch. Bring it over here maybe in the sun. Oh yeah, big old thick point. It's got a good tip on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like super pretty.
Yeah, it is. So that was a notch. I could see right there, just shallow on the one side. You're fine right there. Yeah, thick. But you know what? I'll take it. I found a handful of brokes. So It's a good one. It's kind of cool. You can hear all them frogs down there croaking and stuff. All right, we got a few more hours we're gonna look, and hopefully we'll find a bunch more. All right, I got another one in the ground a couple minutes after that really big point. I can't tell if it's whole or not, but it's got some beautiful colors to it. Looks like it's purple and pink. Cool material. I can see a little bit of the base. Almost looks like a thick tip. Could be a blunt or not. Yeah, it's just a thick point.
Oh, that's a cool point.
Yeah,
It's very thick.
funny how dirty it is on that side, but this side you can see just look at that big old thinning strike up the base there. Super thick. Kind of got, look at that. It's got like little purple stacks on the one side of it, but yeah, look at that in the sun. Really cool color. Yeah, maybe blended off at one time, broke and then reworked. That's probably why it's so thick, but whole point nonetheless. So, all right, maybe we're onto them now.
So I finally have one on the ground. It's been a little bit since I found one. Mike literally just found the chunkier one that he has, and I did jump a row, so now I have to walk this row.
Yeah, I heard her say, do you mind if I jump over a row?
But the kids were still on their break, so I really didn't take any. I'll just take this row later. So it is purple, which is my
sweet.
favorite.
Look at this thing. I mean, you could see it from a mile away. You can see why you could see it from another row. Look at that thing shining.
Right
It's
in the sun.
one of those serrated ones too.
Little bit of a
Always.
oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
We were just talking about how
Man, that material though
is absolute. Look at the flaking on that, like diagonal flaking. Look at the serrations all over that. We were just talking about how hard it is to find them 100%. It's like they have a little nick in the base.
Yeah,
little nick in
I'd
the
rather have a
tip.
base nick though than the tip
Let me
nick.
see that real quick. I want to see in the sun here. What's that now?
I said I'd rather have a base nick than a tip ding.
Yeah, I would too. Just to, if there's a little bit off one of the shoulders or something. It's nice to have. Yeah, look at that thing. Look at the flaking on that. Gosh, serrations. We found a handful of those over the years out here. These small side notches, whatever they are. I don't know if they're like Riverton points or what, but little side notches just serrated as all get out. Good point, babe.
Thanks.
All right, a few minutes after Tika found that serrated purple point, Kaya came out of the truck from break time and joined us, and she just found, first row, she found this. Looks like another big worked blade. Go ahead, Kaya, pop that up. Let's sit down. That is still there too.
It looks like 100%.
Yeah, the
Maybe
big,
with some bird poop on
probably just the stone. Or is it at the top? Oh yeah, look at that. It's all like coming apart there in the back, like a big inclusion maybe. I thought maybe that was a broken base, but no, that's just a full blade, isn't it? Got some good flaking on it. All right, Kaya's back out, back on the hunt. We'll find some more. All right, guys, I got one on the ground here. Well, I don't know if it's one yet. Kaya just picked up that big blade. I almost popped it out of the ground, and then I caught myself because I've been making fun of Tika and Kaya for flipping those ones without checking. It looks like it could be a tip, but it could be a flake. So I started grabbing it, and I'm like, no, I better wait, because if it is a point, I'll never hear the end of it. Let's hope it's not a flake. It is.
Ooh.
Oh man, it's got a.
Oh, wow.
Is a killer Madison. It's got just a tiny
Oh, I so wish you would have popped that out.
nick. I know.
So we could have razzed you.
Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful. I bet that thing is translucent as all get out. Look at that. Well, I'm glad I didn't pop it out then, because that would have been bad. So. All right, everybody's not happy with me. It was about 30 seconds after I popped out that little triangle. I got another point laying right on top. And it does look like a super good point. I don't see any breaks on it at all. Sitting right on top there. Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually kind of striped too.
I'm so happy.
I know, take his line right through.
This is so exciting.
That's a beauty, isn't it? At least we're working on like your videoing skills.
Yes, I'm getting so much better today.
I know. You're gonna be
I'm
like
glad you found that.
you're gonna be like a pro at videoing.
We're so
All right, guys. Let's get you guys on some, okay? All right, if this is something I'm officially gonna have to walk home. It's literally been one after another for me and Kaya. So I got some on the ground. Looks like a tip coming out again. It might be, it might not be. So
Let's look.
let's look. Yeah, I almost grabbed it again.
It's not very happy.
Kaya, yeah, you got it. And it looks like there's some working on it, so I stopped. Might not be anything. It's got some.
Oh, it's got some dirt. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh, wow, dude.
Look how fantastic that is.
Look at that. Oh man, I am so glad I did not just look at that point, guys. Look at that thing. Oh, it's a killer side notch point. I almost grabbed it and popped it out. You can see where it's dry. That's all that was showing was that little tip right there. That, I guess that shows you right there. Like, you literally could have thought, oh, it's just a tiny little flake. Pop it out, and it's this big, giant, awesome point. Did you guys see it?
You're sleeping on the couch.
Oh my God. All right, Kaya's up to bat again. Deacon's coming back from break, and Mom's pouting. Not pouting, she's just mad at us. I swear to God, it's our rows that have been on fire. Kaya has what looks like a big blade laying right here. Go ahead, Kaya. Looks like it's sitting on a nice little pedestal for you.
Almost all gone.
What you got here?
No,
Is it all worked on that side?
looks like it. Yeah.
Oh man, look at that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the flaking. Man, another gigantic blade for you. Look at that. Look at that, it's got a big twist to it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, say it's beveled, it's been sharpened, been resharpened a few times. It's a big knife. That's pretty cool. It's got a lot of use to it. It's been cutting and resharpened a few times. So good job, Kai.